$500 million is the price of the next generation. Toronto gamers, you just got a major level up. A brand new, state-of-the-art, $500 million esports stadium was just announced. $500 million. Its location? It's in the heart of the historic exhibition place, and it's scheduled to open in 2025. But are its slick designs worth that epic price tag? And will it take esports in Canada to the next level? Let's investigate. We will be speaking with Richard Ng today to hopefully gain some insight. How will this venue be different from walking into the Scotiabank Arena? What makes it so special? Like, what are the specs?
You know, it's interesting. You know, there's a term that we have in the industry, and we'd say it's called purpose-built, meaning this venue is made for a specific kind of purpose. When you go to most arenas, you're sort of, imagine this shaker cup, okay? Imagine this shaker cup are the players, or, you know, on a team. Usually you're going all around. You know, that's how an arena is built. You know, you go to Scotiabank Arena, we're sitting all around the Raptors, all around the Leafs. But in an esports venue or a concert venue, you're on one side and you're actually projecting outwards. So what's really neat about this venue, though, is because since it's meant to be for music and for gaming, it means they have to have one heck of an amazing audio-visual system. We're talking about not just big screens, but really, really high quality. Because when we're watching esports, we're basically watching a gigantic game and an amazing competition happen right behind where the players are, right? And on top of that, we know how important sound is. I mean, I got these giant headsets on, and everyone has, you know, headsets when they're playing, and we know what it's like. You need to hear those sounds to really get into the game. And I really, really hope they have good Wi-Fi connections. Otherwise, how are we supposed to send messages to anybody?
Has to be the best of the best.
It better be. You know, I'm just saying, if you can't get a Wi-Fi signal in there, well, they're going to be hell to pay. Someone's going to have to answer for that.
The group responsible for this stadium idea and build is called Overactive Media, and their president and CEO, Chris Overholt, had this to say about the new 7,000-seat stadium. We are building a world-leading 21st century sports, media, and entertainment company, and this best-in-class performance venue will be the chosen home for a new generation of fans that think differently about their entertainment choices and experiences. So I have to ask, is it worth $500 million?
I think it is. You know, when you think of the economic impact, the positive impact you can have from having a venue like this and all the things you can do outside of localized job development, working the venue, the jobs that will go into construction to build it up, you know, the increased traffic in the area that can drive and support local businesses. I think it's actually a really good deal for all of us.
Are there any problems that would arise with this venue?
With any big venue and any big move in any city, I always hope that whoever builds those venues make sure that they take care of the neighborhoods that they're going into. You know, you're always a guest whenever you go somewhere. And this venue just happens to be down the street south of Parkdale. So always remember, when you're going to come in and bring a whole lot of people to a neighborhood, don't forget about the neighborhood and the people that are already there. They'll always welcome you, but make sure you tell their stories too and find a way to include them. Yes, the venue does cost, you know, $500 million, but it will build a legacy and an impact, you know, not just for the area, but for the whole the city as a whole.
So 2025, game on?
100%.
Looks like Rich and I will be keeping an eye on this next-gen stadium. Do you think you'll check out this new gaming and entertainment space? Let us know at cbckidsnews.ca. So there you have it. That's how we break it down. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to stick around. Go watch another because this one is almost done. I'm Elijah Sandyford, and this is Game On. Peace.